Today we're going to be spending over $100 billion on the villager spawners here on Skyblock on AkumaMC, and we're going to be seeing how much money we can get per hour once we upgrade the spawner farm. So as you can see, our spawner farm right now is pretty good. There's a lot of spawners. We have 2 farms set up right now, and it only needs 2 alts to AFK. We have a few down here. Actually, maybe we don't. I think they removed them. So we moved all of them up here. And right now, I think we're making about close to $2 billion per hour. Let me go ahead and ask. All right, so I just went ahead and asked, and we're making about a little bit over $1.7 billion per hour. But once we add these like over $100 billion worth of spawners to it, we should be making a lot more. And it's going to be adding like over 250 stacks more. So almost double of what this is right now. So it's going to be a lot better. We're going to have a ton more spawners. I don't know exactly how much more we're going to make, but we should be making a ton more. But we're going to be doing a bunch of testing in today's video just to see if I add tons of villagers spawners to the farm that's already going, if it's gonna like overflow. And we have this little overflow system, so all the emeralds go down into these chests right over here, and it collects into these chests. Right now it's not making too much because we don't have really too much overflow that much, but like kind of like this, it just sends it down there and then it collects into those hoppers, which go into the auto sell chest and just accumulate a little bit of extra money over time. Nothing crazy, but it's really good over time. But I'm just gonna go ahead and talk with my island member and see what the strategy is to go ahead and spend all this money. So I'll be right back in a second. All right, so basically what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna put like 125 extra spawners on this farm, which is about half our money. So we're gonna put $75 billion into this farm, and then we're gonna run a little test to see how much this one makes compared to what that one makes. We're just gonna leave that one alone, but this one's gonna have like double what that one has, or close to it at least. So we're gonna spend 75 billion on this one and this one, but we're gonna do it on this one first. All right, so basically I'm gonna go ahead and pay Snap 37.5 billion, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spend 37.5 billion myself. We're gonna see how many spawners I can get us. It should get us like 2 or 3 double chests full, maybe about 2.5, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pay him. And I got 37.5 billion myself, and now I'm just gonna buy all the spawners. I might have just lost a stack, not gonna lie. I hope I didn't. We're gonna put them all down here. All right, so we went ahead and spent 75 billion, and this is how much we got. 3 plus a little bit extra, so we got over 3 entire double chests full. So in total we got 175 stacks, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place them all, and then I'm gonna run a little test after that to see how much this one makes versus how much that one makes. Just a quick little like 10-minute test. But basically what you want to go ahead and do is you want to grab some spawners, and you want to make sure there's a fence post in the chunk. And I don't know exactly where I'm going to put these, but I guess right here for now. And then you also want to make sure that you get a fire scroll and then put that on there instantly, so you don't have alive villagers down there. And then you want to get an auto clicker, and then right click auto click on this fence post, and it'll place them very fast. Just like that, the entire stack was placed in like 2 seconds. And you want to do this all the way down until you have the max amount of villagers that you want in one chunk. And we're going to do this for all the chunks. Also, let me go ahead and buy some more fire scrolls. I'm just going to buy a ton real quick, and then go ahead and place them each on these posts. But I'm just going to go ahead and, along with Snap on Impact, place all the villager spawners in this chunk. After that, we'll compare it to that one and see how much more this one makes. So I will be right back whenever I'm done placing all those villager spawners. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and claim all of them. We got all the villager spawners placed, as you guys can see. And right now, I can already tell that we're making a ton of money because they're filling up really fast. But there we go. I went ahead and claimed all of them. And then this dude over here, I think he claimed all the chests over here. Yep, all these ones are empty. So I'm going to go ahead and start a 10-minute timer. And I'm going to compare what these ones are at to what these ones are at after 10 minutes. And let's go ahead and see. These ones are gaining like 300 or 400,000 every like 5 seconds. So these ones are going really fast. So I'm going to just go ahead and start the 10-minute timer now. And I'm going to see what this side's at versus what that side over there is at. So I'll be right back in like 10 minutes. All right, so it's been 10 minutes now. And these ones over here have about 50 million each for the ones like with the most spawners. But this one over here just has 3 stacks. Now, I don't know if this dude is reaching this one on the outside, but these ones have made about, on average, about 50 million each. But if we go over here, these ones have made about 35 million. This one's made 30 million. So about 30 to 35 million. So these ones have made about 15 million more, which is 30% more for double the spawners. So I don't know if it's really worth it, to be honest. We might go ahead and just make a second farm, because if we put these spawners in another farm, they're going to be making a lot more than what just this farm alone is making. But this one still is making a lot more than this one over here, because this one has a lot less spawners. But let's just go ahead and claim all the money. So, oh my gosh, look how fast this is filling up. This is going insane. It fills up almost entirely full. Actually, yeah, literally entirely full. So I think that's probably why, because there's a lot of overflow. And honestly, the overflow is making a little bit of money, not too much. Obviously, like I said earlier, it's gonna add up. Let's go continue claiming all these. Oops, I just claimed the wrong ones. I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw 40 million. All right, here we go. Let's continue to claim the rest of these. And from all of that, in just 10 minutes, we made almost 300 million from this farm. Now let's go over here to this farm and let's claim these chests and see how much we make from this. All right, I claimed all the chests over here, and we got only 163 million. So we made a lot more from this farm, obviously. obviously, since it has so much more spawners and all the chests are filling up almost completely full. We are getting a little bit of overflow, which is going down there once again, which we need probably to find a better method to get the overflow, because a lot of it's getting stuck, kind of like this. It just gets stuck, so we need to find a better method for that. But in total, from both of the farms, we made almost $500 million in 10 minutes. So in 1 hour, that would be about 2.6 billion. So we are making quite a bit of money in one day. If we AFK this for one day, we'd get $65 billion. But obviously the server does restart, so it's hard to like get all the alts on because they will get like kicked off. But I'm just gonna go ahead and place the spawners for this farm, and then after that we're gonna test how much we can get in 1 hour from both the farms. So me and my island member are gonna go ahead and place all the spawners over here, and I'll be right back in a second. All right, we got all the spawners set on this side and this side. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a test and see how much we can make in 1 hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim all these chests. There we go, we got all these chests claimed, and then I think he claimed all the chests over here. Yep, all these ones are 0 basically. And now we're gonna go ahead and do a test and see how much money we can make in 1 hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer now. I think my guess is around 2.5 billion, maybe about 2 billion or 2.5 billion, hopefully. I mean, hopefully a bit more. I have no clue how much we're gonna make, but obviously the villagers are spawning a lot faster right now than they were before. But I guess we'll go ahead and see how much we get. So as far, it's been about 2 minutes. Let's see what we're at right now. Currently each chest has already 8 million, so we're making about $4 million per minute per chest. These ones have 10 million. What the heck? These ones are making a lot more, maybe. I don't know how it works. Oh, this one has 10 million as well. I don't know, it's just different for each one. This one does have only 3 pillars, while some of them have 4. So yeah, they're all different, but eventually we'll find the best way to do this. And right now basically we just need to get a better setup for this, because it's not the most efficient setup because a lot of emerald gets stuck. Let's go ahead and check the chest down here. These ones do also have a little bit of money saved up. I'm gonna go ahead and claim those as well to see how much these get in 1 hour. All right, we claimed everything. Now it's time to go AFK for the rest of this hour, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so it's been just a little bit over an hour now, and it looks like each chest has around 280 to 290 million. Some of them are lower, like this one over here was 250, but that's because it has 3 pillars instead of 4 pillars. So this one has a little bit less, but I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw all my money, and then I'm gonna go ahead and claim all these chests over here. I think there's 10 chests in total, but we're just gonna go ahead and see how much money we got in 1 hour. All right, from this side, it looks like we got 1.3 billion from this side. And let's go ahead and check this side over here. This one has almost 300 million in it. So some of them are more than others. Like this one over here, once again, 250 million. But that one over here there had like over 300 million. Well, let's go ahead and claim this last one. And we are up to $2.6 billion in 1 hour. So if you times that by 24 for one whole entire day, that is $62 billion. So that is a lot of money while AFK. And we just made 2.6 billion in 1 hour. So we are making a ton of money right now. And that means if I was sleeping, say I went to sleep for like 8 hours, that'd be $20 billion while I'm sleeping. Each chest would have $2 billion in it when I wake up, since we have 10 chests. So yeah, this is becoming very overpowered. And if we're also block ticket farming at the same time, since block tickets have gone up so much in value, and I can get like 25 stacks in an hour, that's like another 2.5 to 3 billion. So if I was actually grinding along with AFK in the farm, we could be making like close to 5, maybe even 6 billion per hour. And depending on how many people you have grinding, I don't know, you can make a ton of money. Probably $10 billion an hour if you got like 2 people grinding. Also, our island value went up a ton. I think we're back on island top because we did go down. But yeah, we're back up to number 8 right now. Top 5 is going to be very hard. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. But also, the first island to hit 1 billion just hit 1 billion. That is pretty crazy. That's like, they have like 6 times ours. That's a lot of value. But that's going to be it for the video. So if it helped you at all, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.